I decided to vlog outside of the rec room here in Antarctica. Yeah, that's right, Antarctica. Let me recap the days though. Okay, so y'all know we went to these like beautiful places full of celebrities and shopping malls and different exotic things, and we went on safaris and all this other kind of stuff. So naturally you thought that we only had more exciting stuff in store to come. Well, we end up here in Antarctica, which has got to be one of the most boring places in the world. I mean, at first you hear about the ozone layer and about global warming and all this other kind of stuff, and which is interesting, you know, for a few minutes. But after you keep hearing it repeated all over again, it's the only thing to talk about there, and then it kind of gets a little boring. So we end up at the research facility, and we all step off of the, you know, the sled and whatever that brought us to the research facility. And when we walk in, we are greeted by like 25 men, and I could tell that some of the men were kind of upset that none of the people, 7 people, were women. But let me explain to y'all why they thought that. When we all got out the sled and got into the research facility, Monica was with us, but she had her full drag gear on as a man. Don't ask me why, but she was wearing it. And later on, when we were all in an area, you know, meeting up with the men again, Monica just slowly starts to peel away all her prosthetic stuff she's put on, and, you know, her cap and all the other kind of stuff, and take off her blazer and expose her shape to them. And a few of the men's tongues drop like, you know, what the hell is going on here? You know, and we explained to them that Monica likes to dress up like that. And after that, I could tell a few of the men there had a crush on Monica. So Monica has a lot of fans here now. And matter of fact, she went on a date yesterday and didn't get into the wee hours of the morning. So I have to ask her what she did on that date whenever I get a chance to sit down and talk with her again. But aside from Monica, like, Quinn has been very preoccupied with ping pong. Since he's gotten here, he's discovered a love for ping pong, and that's what he's been doing here for the past few days. As for Mark Anthony saw that a lot of the men didn't have Bibles and stuff laying around, so he had this big carrying case full of those little mini green Bibles that people pass out. So he started immediately giving them to everybody, and he went into the area that had the projector system and all this other kind of stuff, and, you know, the chairs, and he sat down and he started ministering the word to everybody, you know, ministering the word to everybody, just so he can save a few souls before we leave Antarctica. And as for Baird, now this is kind of funny, but it's kind of not. Baird is in the infirmary right now because he has bruises all over his face, and he's kind of hurt. He just regained consciousness a few hours ago, but this is what happened. Baird was listening to his MP3 player, and you know it's the same thing, half and half theme song over and over and over again. And he sat by me on the plane to Antarctica, which kind of made me mad because I got tired of hearing, you know, the half and half song coming out of his headphones. But anyway, he went off, and the next thing we know, we all heard this loud thump and scream, and we rushed to him. When he finally regained consciousness, he told us that a Yeti had attacked him, an abominable snowman. So now he keeps grabbing the sketch pad and keeps trying to sketch what he, you know, saw and what attacked him, he says, and trying to convince us that it really happened. So a lot of people think Baird is on some, think that he smoked something while he was in California. So, yeah. As for Duran got here and he discovered that it was a karaoke area in the rec hall. So that's all he's been doing since he's been here, you know, grabbing his microphone and singing and entertaining all of the researchers who have been bored to death for the past few months here. And as for me, I discovered a love for home. You know, it's kind of hot in Louisiana during the summertime and everything, but I would rather take the heat than to be freezing my tail off here in Antarctica. Whew. And that's pretty much it. You know, like I said, Antarctica was, I guess, a good resting stop, so we can kind of, you know, sit down and settle down and conserve some energy to go to where we'll be going to next. And here is a hint at where we'll be going to next. Once upon a time, there were these 3 bears and this little white girl who had snuck into their home after they all had left and gone somewhere. I don't know. But anyway, the little white girl snuck into their homes, went into their refrigerator, ate all of their porridge that was on the table, and slept in their beds. Now, the bears returned home, and they found her in their beds, and they chased her away, and she never came back again. The end.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me, finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy inside of me.